Dr. Phil, and on today's show our guests will be two girls who have been best friends since kindergarten. However, the stage of adolescence has caused their relationship to drift apart recently. Here we will have them, along with their mothers, on the show to discuss what's going on with them. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. So you're here because your parents are concerned with some of your recent behaviors and how you've been acting?
I guess so, you could say that. Well, these two girls, they've just always been the best of friends. Until recently, Emily's becoming more social, joining more clubs and extracurriculars, and being a lot more rebellious.
I think that everyone's just being dramatic. My mom especially is being super controlling. Katie's just jealous because she's not as popular as I am. Like, honestly, it's really not my fault that she doesn't want to go out.
Well, honestly, I'm really glad that they haven't been hanging out very much. I feel like she has been running in with the wrong crowd, and I'm afraid that my poor baby's going to be influenced by the bad crowd.
Why don't we take a moment to step back and look at the storm and stress of adolescence. At this age, adolescence is characterized by moodiness, emotional sensitivity, and risk-taking. Piaget felt that at this age, a person should have reached the formal operational stage where they are able to reason at an abstract and scientific level, but society feels that they do not always make these decisions in the right mind. After the break, we will talk with the parents about some of the moral decisions that Emily and Kate have been making. Hi everybody, and welcome back to the show. We are here with Emily and Katie, the two friends who have grown very distant the past couple of months. Ms. Jones, I was wondering if you could tell me about some of the decisions Emily's been making that's really causing you to worry.
Well, we got a phone call the other day from the school telling us about how Emily's been skipping class, doing poorly in school, and we caught her trying to sneak out of the house late at night.
All I noticed is that she just cares so much about her popularity. Like, the other day, I was in the car with her and some of her friends, and I was telling her to slow down, and she just turned up the music, and then she was texting and driving, and she actually almost ran a stop sign, and I was terrified. I was actually really scared.
Emily, I understand that this stage of life is causing you to feel a lot of pressure to fit in and be popular. However, have you ever stopped to think about how that is impacting your loved ones?
First, I just want to say that I almost ran a stop sign, and almost doesn't count. Second of all, everyone's just being so dramatic. Like, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm not affected by the decisions that I'm making. I'm fine. It's not my fault that everyone's just overreacting like this. I'm fine.
Emily, it is not only about you. We are your family. You have to think about how this is affecting us as well.
Katie, how do you feel about the way that Emily has been acting?
Honestly, it just sucks. I just
I've been really concerned lately because she feels so depressed. She's really isolating herself, and I even caught her trying to scratch her arms and put some marks on her arms. I'm really concerned that she might do something to harm herself.
Understandable. During adolescence, most teens tend to be happy and upbeat, and we are seeing the prevalence engaging in cutting or non-suicidal self-injury behaviors. They are finding out that it's a way for them to deal with their own stress. Let's take a look at this clip and see if we can see it from their perspective.
I felt a lot of emotional pain when I was self-injuring. I was angry that my family was falling apart. I was stressed out with school. I was also very sad because I wasn't sure where my life was going.
I definitely believe that self-injury is something you do. It's not who you are. I felt like I couldn't control myself in a lot of ways. I couldn't control my emotions, and this was my way of controlling myself.
I felt the need to be perfect in everything I did, and when I wasn't, I felt the need to punish myself.
I never felt like I had a choice until I realized that there were other alternatives, and that's all life is full of choices to make.
I believe for self-injurers, the choice to injure or not injure is always there. Now, that's not to say that without the correct help, that people know how to make that choice.
Self-injury is not the problem, it's the symptom. There's something else going on. We don't actually treat self-injury. We treat everything else that's underlying the self-injury. The depression, the poor self-esteem, the anxiety.
Katie, could you tell me a little bit about the kind of stress that you've been going through? Do you feel that you relate to any of the people in these videos?
I honestly don't. I'm actually very lonely. I don't really have that many friends, and she doesn't even hang out with me anymore. She just goes around with a new clique at school, and she just talks behind my back saying I'm boring and I'm weird. I honestly don't know what I did to make her hate me, and I just want to know it.
I know being popular is really important to you right now. By ignoring Emily, you're only contributing to her depression. Popularity pressures seem implicated in both the upsurge in unhappiness and acting out during the early teens. The unique characteristics of the developing teenage brain may make early adolescence a relatively dangerous life stage. The frontal lobes are still maturing and can heighten the teenager's social sensitivities and emotional state.
We know all of this, but you have to understand, as mothers and as parents, we just want the best for our children, and we just want to know what we can do to help stop them from this destructive path and so they can lead a better, more productive lifestyle.
I understand what you're saying, and though you do want to stop their dangerous tendencies, sometimes you have to let them make these decisions on their own and let them know that you are there for them and you are supporting them. Most of the times, these actions are adolescent-limited turmoil, which means that they will move past these feelings by adulthood. To ensure this, getting them involved in activities that promote their strengths and passions can help them focus on productive actions. Educating them in the importance of road safety and the dangers of substance abuse and self-harm can help them live safe and healthy lives. Girls, I hope with the discussion that we've had today, you can see each other's point of view and hopefully set aside your differences. You each have people who care immensely for you and want the best for you.